Hello everybody, it's Lurgs here, welcome to my channel, and today it's how to tighten and adjust the mirrors on your Vespa GTS. This is to stop them flapping around and making sure you've got them in the right position, so you've got good visibility behind you. Right, let's get cracking. What you're going to need today is an Allen key, and it's a very small Allen key that you need, and you're also going to need a spanner. I think it's a 16mm spanner. If not, just use an adjustable one. Now I'm only going to be adjusting one of the mirrors today, as the other side is exactly the same procedure. To get to the adjustment of the mirror, you need to remove this Allen key nut here, and it's the same on the other side. And there's a link above now about things that I hate about my Vespa GTS 300. It's definitely worth checking that out if you're thinking of buying one second hand. Now take your tiny Allen key and put it in the Allen key bolt, and obviously you're turning it anti-clockwise to remove. And I'll just speed this part up. Okay, so that is now removed, so put that somewhere safe. Now what you need to do is just remove this rubber protective cap here. This is just to stop any rainwater getting down inside the handlebars. So just slide that up onto the stem of the mirror, and then you can remove this plastic cap here. Now this won't stay in place, so what I did was just get a piece of duct tape and just tape it to the stem there, just to stop it sliding down while I adjust the mirror. And there's a link above now about things that I love about my Vespa GTS 300. Again, it's definitely worth checking it out if you're thinking of buying one second hand. Now take your spanner, and what you're doing is you're putting it on this nut here and just loosening it off. So turn it anti-clockwise. Once it's loose, you should just be able to do it with your fingers. So I'm just going to give it a quick half turn here. There we go. Now I'll just show you how this mechanism works with one that's already been taken off. So basically you're screwing the wing mirror in, and then you're using this to tighten it up. You can have it in whatever position you want, and you use that nut to tighten it. So what you do is you spin the wing mirror around until you get it reasonably close to where you want it, and you can adjust that nut with your fingers. Then what you need to do is sit on the Vespa so you're in your actual riding position, and then adjust the mirror from there. So you're looking forwards and then making sure that you've got a good view in the mirror. And the best thing to do is actually hold on to the mirror while you tighten it up clockwise, because it will move otherwise. There's a link above now about the fuse box location and how to check the fuses on your Vespa GTS. So hold on to the stem of the wing mirror and then just tighten it up clockwise with your spanner. And then what you can do is, once it's in the correct position, you can just make any final adjustments with your hand just on the actual mirror, which does actually swivel a small amount up and down and left and right. And there's a link above now about how to replace the battery on your Vespa GTS. Once you're happy with that, then just remove the tape and you can get that plastic cover back on. It's just got two little clips there which just go into the holes at the top. And then the Allen key bolt hole should just line up at the front. Once you're happy with that, just get that bolt back in with your fingers first, just to make sure it takes the thread. It's quite difficult if you've got sausage fingers. Then get the Allen key back in and just tighten it up, but don't over tighten it, just reasonable tightness. And then just put the rubber cap back on. It's just got a little latch part which sticks out there, and that goes in the top. To just spin it around and slide it into that groove there. And there's a link above now about how to do an oil and oil filter change on your Vespa GTS. Then just slide that rubber cap back down. Let's just stop any rainwater getting in. So now when you go for a ride and a dirty great big van pulls up behind you, you can see it nice and clearly. And then if it gets any closer, you can just turn round and tell him or her to back off. And then obviously when the lights change, you can leave them for dust. If you're going to be working on the Vespa, make sure you've got a lovely cup of tea. If you found that video useful, please subscribe by pressing this button down here. I really do appreciate you visiting my channel, everyone. If you'd like to select any other videos around here, that would be really cool. And be sure to hit that bell notification tab.